Hello, my name is Stuart Floyd and I'm the International Regional Manager for Bond University. Bond University is Australia's first private, not-for-profit university. We're located on the Gold Coast in Australia. We're about an hour south of Brisbane on the east coast and about an hour plane flight north of Sydney. It's a great location to study, very subtropical, lots of beaches, which is obviously fantastic for Canadian students wanting to escape the cold, harsh winters. I'm here today to talk about a couple of our health science and medicine programs at Bond. We have a Doctor of Physiotherapy program, as well as a Master of Occupational Therapy. Before I talk about them though, let's give you some background information on Bond. As I mentioned, Bond is a small private university in Australia. We have about 4,000 students in total across 4 main faculties: programs in business, health sciences and medicine, law, and our Faculty of Society and Design. Bond is a very international university. We aim for a 50% international cohort, and at the moment we have over 80 different countries represented by students on campus. We're also a very diverse student body. As I mentioned, over 80 different countries are represented, but no one country represents more than about 5 to 8% of our student cohort. Canadians are actually one of our largest international groups on campus, the majority of whom are studying in our law program. However, we do have a lot studying in our health sciences and medicine faculty, particularly in our Doctor of Physiotherapy program. So let's talk about the DPT. The Doctor of Physiotherapy at Bond is a 6-semester program. It is actually a degree that was based on the McMaster University Master of Physiotherapy program, which is very highly regarded around the world as one of the best physio curriculums out there. We have developed the curriculum further for both Australian and international requirements, and as you will note, it's no longer just a 4-semester master's program, but we've extended it by an extra 2 semesters to make it a full Doctor of Physiotherapy. So it's essentially a master's plus. With Bond University, we teach 3 semesters per year. We have semesters that commence in January, May, and September. So even though we're on the Southern Hemisphere, we actually do still operate on a Northern Hemisphere schedule, which obviously fits quite well for Canadian students. Our Doctor of Physiotherapy has 1 intake per year, which is in our May semester. Applications for the Doctor of Physiotherapy are usually open the preceding year, usually between the early part of June and the end of August. When applying for the program, students need to have a Bachelor of Kinesiology, Sports or Exercise Science, or a similar related science degree. There are also a number of prerequisite subjects, and I encourage any applicants to review our website and our literature to make sure that they have all of those prerequisite subjects covered. Usually it's things like a couple of semesters of anatomy, sciences, pharmacology, etc. as part of your undergraduate studies. We also have a great knowledge base on our website, which includes a number of Canadian university courses that meet our prerequisite requirements. So if you're interested in applying for the program, you can check out and see if your program meets those requirements. Applications for the Doctor of Physiotherapy are competitive. We have a limited number of spots available to domestic and international students, around about 40 in total for the entire program. Of those, we usually accept somewhere between 12 and 18 international students per year. The great news is the majority of those are usually Canadian and American students because of the correlations between the professions in both countries and the undergraduate studies that students take, and also the quality of the students we receive from both Canada and the US. If you are looking at applying, we encourage you to apply with a very strong GPA, again being a competitive entry program. Typically we look for students to have a GPA somewhere in the region of 3 to 3.5 on a 4.0 scale. So essentially a 75% average or better across all years of your post-secondary education. The Doctor of Physiotherapy includes a number of different courses and different subjects. Importantly though, it has the largest number of clinical placement hours available. So almost 1,400 hours across your 2-year program will be devoted to clinical placements. These placements are organised by the university and are guaranteed for every student in the program. These placements will take place at a number of different locations, including hospitals, private clinics, and with some of the sport teams with whom we have affiliations at Bond. New program for this year is our Master of Occupational Therapy, with our first intake this coming September 2016. Master of Occupational Therapy will be a 2-year program, so 6 semesters again. and we'll focus on a number of different aspects of the occupational therapy field. For Canadians, the good thing is that we have matched our curriculum with the professional requirements, and we note that we match or exceed all of the requirements for accreditation when returning here to Canada. So we encourage you to look into the information both on our website and with KOM consultants to find out more details about the program. For the Doctor of Physiotherapy in regards to returning to Canada, again, all of our program requirements meet the requirements of accreditation here in Canada, so you're able to come back and write your entrance exam with the College of Physiotherapists and apply for accreditation. For more information on either the Doctor of Physiotherapy or the Master of Occupational Therapy, I encourage you to contact KOM Consultants. They do a fantastic job helping students with the application, as well as then all of your other administrative needs in getting to Australia: student visa, accommodation, flights and travel. You can contact them toll-free on 1-877-318-8203 or email info@komconsultants.com. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you all down under.